What is happening, trainers? This video is all about Pokemon Horizons, but more specifically, what do the fans think about the new Pokemon anime? Now, what made me make this video is from what I saw on two polls from the Pokemon Company's YouTube channel and Twitter account. Now, what they asked is, where are you in your own Pokemon Horizons watching adventure? Now, what stood out to me is the 67% that haven't even watched it yet. Now, I've been covering Horizons on this channel for about a year, so I've seen every single episode. Now, as good as the series is, it's not perfect, but there's no reason why this poll should be this one-sided. I get that there's a lot of people that are waiting for the English dub to come out that recently has on Netflix. So putting this poll out at a later date when people have had time to sit down with the English dub would make far more sense. But the majority of this poll represents the people that have watched the sub or haven't watched the sub for whatever reason. But let's head right into the comment section. And we starting off hot. Azuro says, y'all should just cancel it. The Pokemon anime is just garbage now. None of the characters are written well or interesting. It basically feels like I'm watching Peppa Pig. It basically feels like I'm watching Peppa Pig with Pokemon in it. 0 out of 10. Man, shout out to Peppa Pig holding it down on whatever network that show's on. I'm not sure. Now, let's break down this first half of this tweet. We have the Rising Volt Tacklers led by Captain Pikachu and Professor Freed, who have the most wholesome backstory we've seen in years. Also, Molly, who is a direct descendant from the Nurse Joy family tree, not to mention Liko and Roy, who are headed down two different paths, but have so much depth between the two. And we have an evil team with actual competent Pokemon. So to call these characters poorly written and not interesting, I'm going to have to respectfully disagree. I'm not mad at this tweet. I'm just disappointed. Next up is Daryl. Where's the nobody's gonna watch option? This is a great tweet. The Pokemon Company would never put an option to make the series look bad in any way, so we would never see that answered ever. But that's a great call out because there is a group of people that have no interest in this series because of one reason. I promise the Ash tweets are coming. They're coming. They're somewhere here. We're gonna find them. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Princess Dialysis. I was curious, it took 12 years to dub, so I watched episode 1 and couldn't stand Liko. But I'm also not 13 years old and not the target demographic. See, okay, hot take incoming. I was actually not a fan of Liko for the first 2 episodes. I think she got overshadowed by other characters and her surroundings, and they kept the training wheels on way too long for a lead protagonist. At the time of this video, we're about 42 episodes in, and thankfully she has made a lot of progress. Now, the target demographic comment is fair, but it is a Pokemon show, so I don't know what you expect. Okay, next up is, I don't know, is this Elon's kid? Here it is. The first Ash comment. Bring back Ash, please. I can make a whole video on this, but I'll be brief. It's over. Ash has carried the Pokemon anime for 25 years, has over-delivered in movies, series, tournament arcs. Speaking of tournament arcs, the Masters 8 tournament in Journeys was the best tournament arc in all of anime. And also, he got one of the best send-offs in anime. The Pokemon Company has decided not to drag his corpse like a lot of shows do when they have main characters that have been around that long, which is good to see. So Ash stands, I acknowledge you, I empathize with you. You are heard, you are acknowledged, but it's over. It's over. Okay, let's go. Next up. The first positive tweet from Jonathan, who says, so I'm loving the show so far. Definitely a step up in character development from Sun and Moon in Journeys. Now, there's 2 episodes that I think do a great job at character development. That would be the most recent Sprigatito's focused episode that we got that let us know its backstory and answered 2 questions. One, why Sprigatito was so reluctant to accept Liko as his trainer, and 2, why its leafage is so strong. The other episode I want to call out is the Gourmine aka Dot episode, where we see Dot, who is the ultimate extroverted introvert, But after a moment with her mom, you see the lines are starting to blur as you see a parent see their child mature in ways they didn't think possible. Definitely some good stuff. So let's keep it rolling. Okay, we got a rewatch. Okay. We got a not available for me yet. Okay, so I want to talk about this. The sub came out last year around April. We recently just got the Netflix adaptation with the English dub, I believe March 7th. So around 2 days ago. There is no reason why the Pokemon company should be moving like this. You can't isolate two fan bases this much and this long and expect a poll not to be this skewed. I want to make this very clear. This poll is not good. You've got a large majority of the fan base that hasn't even started the new Pokemon anime that is supposed to bring in a whole new fan base and a whole new generation. Now, disregard that they're doing a major reboot, introducing dual protagonists for the first time. The one thing you can get right is the distribution. There is so many streaming options, and this could have been the year where they don't separate the dub and sub for this long. Mistakes were made, but we're gonna push through. Okay, so this is what I want to touch on for a bit. Trash dub OST. Oh my gosh, the dub music is horrible compared to the sub. I have no clue why they decided to go with a different soundtrack than the original. And the reason why this is such a problem is because this is gonna follow the series pretty much to the conclusion. And certain moments are being ruined because the music is different. I'm currently rewatching the Netflix series and moments just don't hit the same because it's a different soundtrack. But this opinion is unanimous from what I've seen from Discords after watch parties, beyond Twitter and comment sections. So I'm not sure if they can fix this. I would hope so, but we shall see. But let's end on a good note. Megan says, so far, Horizons is amazing. Probably my favorite series in all of Pokemon. Such a fresh start. You love to see it. Now, is Pokemon Horizons a flop? That is the question. In my opinion, I think the fan base has so much whiplash with so many things being introduced. And that's the reason why this poll is so leaning towards this side. So a flop, no, but it has its problems. But I'm along for the ride and we shall see where this goes. But those are just my thoughts. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. Man, this video could be like 20 minutes if I just focused on Ash tweets. But I'm not going to do that. Man, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.